Hello, world. Welcome to the Fahnz' office. Jeff the Superfan here today, reporting for WBKF.TV, and I am here with a bare knuckle fighter who just had his bare knuckle debut with Bare Fist Boxing Association, Mr. David Brown. David, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm good, Jeff. It's good to talk with you again.
Excellent, my man. Excellent. Yeah, good to talk to you as well. We kind of went through this a couple weeks ago, and I had the old super blooper, and we didn't get any video recorded on that interview. So today we're going to do the super reshoot, and it's going to be twice as good as what the first one was anyways, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had a dry run through, so we know what we're going to do now.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I just mentioned that you made your bare knuckle boxing debut with Bare Fist Boxing Association on the Toe the Line Fight Series 3 fight card they just had a couple weekends ago. You came out victorious in your bout against Mickey Bourne with, I believe it was a 45-second stoppage of the man. What can you tell us about your performance and what you did leading up to this fight?
It was 40 seconds with a 10 count, Jeff. So
there we go, 40 seconds. I don't want to super shortchange you there.
No. Yeah, I think it was officially at 40 seconds or 42 seconds, they said. But no, the whole fight went as we planned. I came out southpaw. And my cornerman Sam, as he usually does, tells me what to do, and he said the switch is there when you're ready to throw that right hand. And as I switched it through it caught Mickey coming in, and he slept.
Yeah, I think you caught him a little unsuspected with that. You did land another good solid punch a little earlier in the round before that, but yeah, I think you caught him by surprise, and man, he went down pretty solid with that punch. You've got a lot of kickboxing experience behind you, where there's a lot of striking for you, so you're definitely adverse with your striking. Were you expecting the fight to end so fast with Mickey?
No, I thought we were going to go the 3 rounds or a lot. Obviously, I thought it was going to go a lot longer than 30 or 40 seconds. I thought we were going to I thought he was going to catch me with a few more. He did catch me and cut me and close my eye. But I was expecting at least a round and then obviously finish him later on. But I can't complain with the win. The win's a win.
Yeah, absolutely. A win is a win for sure. And now you with your bare knuckle debut being on the BKTV app with the Toe the Line Fight Series, how is that for you with preparation for a really large audience being available and different fans? You're used to fighting in the European side of things. Now you're opening up your brand to the North American market. So how is that for you?
Yeah, obviously with it being on the BKFC app and they're huge in America, it was as me and my cornerman Sam and Adam spoke. It was go out there and make a statement, go out there, put a fight on, put a show on for Dave Feldman, so he can think, yeah, we want to get this guy up to the States, and that's what I did.
Right, yeah, and that's one of the best things about this with the BKTV app, with the Toe the Line Fight Series, is that it is, in a sense, a feeder series for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, who seems to be, at the moment, the premier organization over in North America and perhaps even in the world. With bringing those new viewers in and having Mr. Feldman and Mr. Shook watching your fight, how do you feel you performed in that sense? Did you give them enough to see?
I think I give them a knockout that they wanted to see. Obviously, I wasn't able to perform and fight and put a fight on, but I think I give probably the best knockout that they've seen for a long time on their shows.
Yeah, there was a couple knockouts that night on that event.
Yeah,
you're in the cruiserweight division. There was a couple other cruiserweight fights that night with Dan McGraffin as well. He won his, and Hendry Darren Hendry. He also fought and won his bout. Now with the three of you guys all having victories and another fight card coming up in December, I believe, November, not mistaken. What are your thoughts towards that? Here's two champions. Now you actually called out McGraffin when after his bout.
Yes,
is that who your eyes are still on, or are you open to either one of those?
Either one of them. I'll do them both on the same night if that's what Baker wants, and if you feel like they'll agree with it, I'll fight both at the same time and take both of them. But what my plan is to fight Dan in November, and then I actually fight at 84 to 86 is my ideal weight. The only reason I fought at 90 because I had a late Mickey was brought in. And he was a lot heavier. I was meant to fight somebody else, but he was changed a couple weeks before. So I took the fight at 90, but I'm looking at fighting at 84 to 86 after I beat Dan, getting the belt down there, and just anything from 84 to 93. And I want all the belts.
Beautiful. And that's a good game plan to have. But of course, I'm certain that Dan is going to have something to say in regards to that himself. You're not looking through Dan per se. You're giving him the respect of the fighter that he is, but you still believe that you're going to handle McGraffin and capture that belt.
Oh yeah. I've got a lot of respect for Dan. I think he did a good job. I don't think his opponent was anywhere near the level I'm at. He's gonna have a lot of problems when he fights me. A lot of problems I can give him. And I can see it being the same way with Mickey. It may not end in the first round, but it will end.
Beautiful. That confidence is absolutely important to have, especially when you're fighting bare knuckle. As I mentioned before, you've had a experienced career in kickboxing. Would you like to talk a little bit about those performances that you had?
I fought a few K1 fights for Budo, which I won their belt in. I've had a lot of MMA experience over the years. I'm a very, very experienced fighter, which is why my striking is so good. And now to bring it all into bare knuckle, where I don't have to worry about legs, I don't have to worry about elbows or especially takedowns, I can put all my striking into my hands, and you're going to see some very big knockouts in the future.
Beautiful. That sounds super awesome to me, man. Being a fan of the bare knuckle discipline, especially because of those knockouts, and definitely you made me super happy with the performance that you had with Bare Knuckle Boxing Association. You've been looking to make a bare knuckle debut for a couple years, but unfortunately with everything that happened with COVID and whatnot, you were kind of delayed with that. But what it did allow you to do was put in some extra training, and it sure came out in your performance. Now, you said you're ready to fight again on the next event that comes up, and you were even willing to fight twice on that same card. Now, I know that's not likely to happen, but in the event that it were, you were absolutely serious about that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready on 3 or 4 days' notice every week. If I was called Monday about a fight, to fly out to America, I'd be on the flight on the Tuesday, and I'd be ready to fight Saturday. I'm ready on 3 days' notice. Beautiful.
That's impressive, man.
It's a fight game. You've got to be ready. You've got to be ready to fight at any time someone wants to fight.
See, and that is something that is very important that you brought up, and something that I agree with as well. A lot of people like to have that full fight camp in there, but when you do expect to have your full fight camp, it does limit you to some of the opportunities that may present themselves. With yourself, you're ready to go on super short notice, and that opens up some more opportunities for you. With your current situation with Bare Fist Boxing Association, and with them being on Toe the Line Fight Series, they are open to and trying to help fighters get to other markets. They're not trying to hold you back from anything. They're trying to help you with your career. So if per se there was an opening that came up on a Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship fight card in the near future, you would be open to that opportunity, and not only that, but chomping at the bit to get it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I spoke with Andrew about it. Andrew Bakewell. He's I'm going to sign with BFBA, obviously on the grounds that if BKFC come knocking, he'll be happy for me to go out there and represent BFBA in the BKFC ring.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Andrew's a super awesome guy. He's super solid. I've known him 3-4 years through Bare Knuckle and Lethway as well. And if I'm not mistaken, after your fight, you even called out Andrew as well. Like, did you take on all 3 of them in one night?
Yeah, if they'll pay me, I'll fight all 3 in one night. Obviously, I will have a bit of a break in between each fight. You know, if you have 2 fights and I'll fight, then I'll know 2 fights I'll fight, and then I'll do the main event and fight all that they want. Yeah.
A lot of the fans, when I was watching, I watched on Fight TV. So all you fans out there, if you want to go back, you can watch the event on either the BK TV app or on Fight TV. On Fight TV, they have the comment section. So I like to watch, I like to have them both open. I like to have both screens open, but I like to have the comments. And what a lot of the people were saying when you called out Andrew, they thought you were joking initially, but we saw that you were actually very serious about that. And if he were open to fighting you, that you actually would accept that fight as well.
Yeah. If me and Andrew do fight, which we were supposed to fight,
it was
3 years ago for the K1 belt, and then we were going to do a Lethway fight, and then loads happened, all the COVID and all. But if me and Andrew do eventually fight, that will be, I think, both of our last fights. So I don't want to jump into it.
Yeah,
soon. I want to get a few in with BFBA, win a few belts, maybe get on BKFC, and then when I've got my last one coming up, and he feels the same, I think me and him putting a show on a 5-rounder or 7-rounder or something, I think that'll be a lovely way to finish your career with him.
Oh, I think that would be a super awesome way to finish the career, right? Especially if at that time you're still with a BFBA contract. Like that would be so remarkable to be able to actually fight one of the bigwigs in the company as a retirement.
To fight the owner of the company is, I think that's everything. You fight your boss. And if you sign for a company, you fight your boss. Who would love to punch the boss in the fucking face?
Right? Like, absolutely. And especially in Bare Knuckle, where that respect is there and it's shown. And after the fight, you guys give each other a hug, a high five, and go out for a pint of beer together, right?
Yeah. And I'm just saying that's the reason you want the 5 years. Is the way I am, the way I fight, the way I'm afterwards, is the character that you need in this bare knuckle boxing is what I can bring to it. And I spoke to him afterwards after the fight. I seen him the day after in the hotel, and he's a brilliant guy. It's the first time I properly met him. We'd been friends on Facebook and spoke through Messenger and over the phone. But the first time I met him was actually at the show 3 weeks ago.
Oh, remarkable, man! That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool.
He's a lot fucking bigger than I thought he was. He's a fucking unit.
Right? He is.
He's actually a big fucking lad.
He's a big dude. I've watched a few of his fights, and I was a fan of Andrew's before meeting him through online, so it was kind of neat in that sense. But I agree with you, man. He's a lot bigger than.
I was like, you're actually the same weight as I thought. I mean, and the same. I used to cut down to 70. I think he said he's cut down to 77 for. And
I think so.
He must be. He's got to be 6'2", and he's probably about 220 at the minute pounds. He's a fucking unit. So when I was like, oh, yeah, he's quite big, mate.
Awesome, man. So with your upcoming potential fight, there's nothing that has been set in stone as of yet that can be announced or anything. But the idea,
nothing that's been announced. I've spoken to Andrew, and I assume he spoke to Dan. And me and Dan have agreed between us mutually after the call out in the ring. I went and seen him in the change room, and he agreed he wanted a bit of time off because he'd had a big camp. I said we'll do it now in the car park. He disagreed. I said, yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll wait for you. Rather than, I think they've got a show in October or somewhere. And I said no to it. I'd rather wait for Dan.
Oh, nice. So that title is something that you want before
my next
moving forward.
Yeah.
Well, and it holds a lot of clout with it as well. Once you have that belt around your waist or on your shoulder, it gives you an opportunity to potentially make some of the calls as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
nice.
if and I'm happy if Dan wants to. If he wants to run it back after I beat him, I'll run it back as well and beat him again.
That's the confidence I like, my man. I spoke with Dan, and
Yeah,
I published that interview up already, and
yeah, I'm gonna
I
check that
like
out
both of
after.
you guys, man.
Yeah,
I'm
he's a cool guy.
he really is, as are you,
Yeah,
and I like it
yeah,
when two people that I like fight against each other. People think that I'm
yeah,
nuts. They think that I'm nuts for that, but I like it because in bare knuckle there is that respect that comes,
yeah.
and it's just unlike anything else that's out there in the world, man. There is
No, no,
respect,
and yeah, the next thing after bare knuckle is swords and shields. And I think that's illegal in most countries, so I don't think we'd be doing that.
I'm pretty certain it is. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah,
Right. Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you making some time with me today, David.
that's no problem.
Is there anything else that you would like to add to this? Is there anybody you would like to mention?
Yeah, I've got to mention my core team, Alan Greener and Sam Clark. They're brilliant guys. They live 160 miles away from me, but whenever there's a fight, they're there. I mean, for 9 years, Sam's been with me, cornering, and he's the type of guy that when I fought in Bulgaria, I phoned him and it was like, we're fighting Bulgaria. He said when, and I was like, I'm on the motorway to pick you up, and he said I'll get my passport. And now the last 2 years we brought Greener in, and Greener's just covering most of our admin, so Sam can just basically stay with the training side and the Padwick, and you've got Greener covering all the admin, going for the sponsorship and stuff like that. And we're working together really well. We've actually got a good little team going together now.
Excellent, excellent. I see that you're wearing a Support 81 Kent t-shirt as well.
Yeah, Southwest. This is no Westbury. This is down in
Oh,
Wales.
okay. Oh, right.
Yeah, Westbury.
What kind of? There we go. There it is. Right.
Yeah,
You know what?
Westbury.
Actually, it's my buddy Jack Draper who's in Kent. That's right.
Yeah,
Now,
Jack's
now
down
that
in
I see
Kent.
the
Yeah, I actually went down to Angel Farm in Kent 3 years ago. Me and my wife and the eldest daughter.
nice.
We were down there they did gigs also. We camped down there, but no, this is the MC that's closest to me.
Beautiful. What kind of bike you got?
I don't ride actually.
You don't ride yourself?
No, I don't ride. No.
If you did, what would be your preference?
It would have to be a Harley, wouldn't it?
Would have to be, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm kind of tied between Harleys and Indians. I like both of them.
Yeah, you want a comfortable bike, not a sports bike.
Yeah, I agree, man. Something nice that you can go for a nice rip out on the road and get the hair flowing through get the wind flowing through my hair.
Yeah.
Beautiful, David. Well, I really appreciate the time that you made today. Again, for the fans out there, David Round, he fought on the Bare Fist Boxing Association Toe the Line Fight Series 3 event that all of you people out there in the world can go right now onto the interwebski and you can type in BKTV app. You can order that app for, I think it's like $5 American a month, as well as it's available on Fight TV. Anybody who likes to watch on Fight TV as opposed to the BKTV app, I will put my info down in the comment section. You can get yourself, you know what? They may not even be offering that anymore. I'm not even going to mention it, but they used to offer $10 to anybody who signed up to help you with the pay-per-view. So I'll find out if that info is there. We'll give your fans $10 off. They can watch it there, or they can watch it on BKTV app. And they can also find you on the next Bare Fist Boxing Association card. All they got to do is stay tuned. Any final words from you, my friend?
No. Thank Jeff. It's been amazing, and I look forward to speaking to you after I've beaten Dan McGraff.
Awesome, brother. Well,
whenever you want to talk, just give me a shout, and I'm always here.
Absolutely, I will, my friend. You've been very hospitable to me. You've allowed for the time changes that we've had to make, and I really appreciate you, brother. And I look forward to talking to you again the next time, my friend.
Yeah, definitely, Jeff. Look forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I am Jeff the Superfan, and this is David Round, and we are signing out from the Fahnz' office.